Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Everyone makes mistakes, but these blunders are now forever immortalized on the internet. So if you're done reading up on the best DComs to watch or finished taking all of our tricky trivia quizzes about your favorite Disney Channel shows, check out which celebrities have worn silver bracelets before. Get ready to shout, oh snap, Stoney Westmoreland.
Hey, what? $60? The deal was I was supposed to get half the door.
Well, it was, but I felt bad, so I kicked in a little extra.
Kicked in extra, Hank? This place is packed.
You may have noticed Henrie Ham Mack, Andy's dad-turned-grandfather, hasn't been on the show in a while. Well, that's because he was arrested in December of 2018 and fired from the show shortly afterwards. He was arrested for allegedly arranging online to have sex with someone he believed was 13 years old, KSL reported. Deadline later reported Stoney was charged with 6 felonies. If that's not bad enough, the arrest happened in Salt Lake City, Utah, the same place where Andy Mack filmed. Most of Stoney's co-stars were minors. It seems appropriate to note the actor also had a recurring role on Scandal several years before Andy Mack premiered. Adam Hicks.
Action-packed family comedy about small-town family who has to pretty much keep their small-town business, and it involves winning a dirt track race.
Adam was a major face on Disney Channel from 2009 to 2013. In addition to starring on Zeke and Luther and in the DCOM Lemonade Mouth, he was also on the shows Jonas and Pair of Kings. But in 2018, he was arrested on suspicion of armed robberies, Variety reported. TMZ, which first reported the news, alleged how Adam and his girlfriend, Danny Tamburo, would stick guns in people's faces and demand money and other items of value. Adam's attorney cited a mental health issue which postponed the arrangement so Adam could be evaluated by a doctor. Fast forward to July 2019, E! News reported Adam pled not guilty to 3 felony counts of attempted second-degree robbery and 2 felony counts of second-degree robbery. His bail is over $500,000 and he will remain in custody. David Henrie. In September 2018, David was arrested for bringing a loaded gun to LAX. He spoke out about the incident on Twitter. I take responsibility for the situation at LAX today. I unintentionally brought my legally owned gun, which is registered in my name, to the airport. I am so sorry for any trouble it caused, but I am appreciative of TSA's efforts in implementing the safety laws that are in place to protect our beautiful country. More than anything, I am humiliated and embarrassed that this even happened, but am thankful to the TSA, LAPD, and all involved today for their kindness and their professionalism during this process. Police reported David was charged for carrying a loaded firearm, carrying a concealed firearm, and possessing a weapon in a sterile area of the airport. In November 2018, TMZ reported David would serve no time in jail for this crime. Instead, he got 2 years probation, 20 days of community labor, had to take a gun safety course, and pay fines and fees. Jake T. Austin.
Amazing people for so many years. It becomes like a real family. So I think for the rest of our lives, we'll still be involved, whether we like it or not.
The youngest Russo on Wizards was involved in a 4-car hit-and-run crash in 2013, according to TMZ. When officers arrived at the scene, Jake wasn't there. One witness said they saw the driver of the car that caused the crash and their passengers get picked up by a black service car. Fast forward to 2014, and Jake was charged with a hit-and-run. However, he was found not guilty and didn't have to appear in court. Per TMZ, the judge who heard the case concluded even though Jake fled, he reported the incident to cops within a reasonable time. Way before he became Mr. Mosby, Phil was sentenced to a year in jail for killing 21-year-old Isabel Duarte while driving drunk. He was 24 years old at the time of sentencing. It was a manslaughter conviction. In addition to jail time, Phil was also given 2 years of probation and 350 hours of community service. According to the Orlando Sentinel, Phil's blood measured 3 times the legal limit of intoxication. Kelly Berglund.
But I've heard the show is awesome, and I wanted to see the premiere, and I have a lot of friends here too, so it should be really exciting.
Back in 2016, Kelly was arrested at Coachella after being caught with a fake ID. According to the New York Daily News, the then 20-year-old allegedly tried to meet up with friends in a restricted section. She was given a citation and able to return to the musical festival. 9 William Brent, aka Billy Unger from Lab Rats and Lab Rats Elite Force, Disney stars arrested Billy Unger, William Brent, Craig Hadeen, Disney XD via Getty Images. In 2014, the Disney XD star was arrested for DUI. He was pulled over by police for speeding. drinking, but later taken to jail for driving under the influence. Police reported how though his blood alcohol content was reportedly 0.08, the legal limit, California has zero tolerance laws for drivers under the age of 21. He was 18 at the time of the incident. Orlando Brown. Walt Disney Television via Getty Images photo arc. Orlando's been arrested for DUIs, domestic battery, and felony drug possession over the years. Moreover, he was captured by bounty hunters in 2018 for an outstanding warrant. According to TMZ, a judge issued a warrant for him last month after he failed to appear in court for allegedly striking his girlfriend. Also in 2018, Orlando was arrested for burglary, Page 6 reported. Mitchell Musso. Back in 2011, 20-year-old Mitchell was arrested for DUI. Besides being underage, Time reported Mitchell drove through an intersection and failed to do what an officer instructed him to do. He posted $5,000 bail and was released from jail. Annalise Vanderpool. Back in 2006, Annalise was arrested for drunk driving and pled no contest to DUI a year later, TMZ reported. Her blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. 15, Audrey Whitby from So Random and Liv and Maddie, Disney stars arrested Audrey Whitby, Bruce Bermlin, Disney Channel via Getty Images. After the 2016 presidential election, Audrey was a part of a peaceful protest that eventually ended up getting her arrested. Though it was a peaceful protest, Audrey explained on Instagram how officers pointed batons, tear gas, and non-lethal guns directly at them, adding the irony of what was happening hit her as she shoved her peace sign high in the air. Her hands bound with plastic zip ties, she began being harassed by an officer who demanded to know if she'd even voted. Eventually, she and her friends were released after getting a citation. Lalaine.
It feels good. Like, it's taught me a lot of patience because, you know, I shot my stuff back in 05 and we're now in 09. But, like, I know I trust Bobber, and that's one thing you have to do is trust your director.
In 2007, Lalaine pled guilty to possession of crystal meth. She initially didn't show up for her court date, and the judge issued a $50,000 bench warrant for her arrest, but it was rescinded when she showed up at a later date. She enrolled in the Asian American Drug Abuse Program. Daniel Simonis.
I'm here to promote our charity event coming up called Girl Prep, and also to see some wicked awesome music, you know?
Dean Moriarty, aka Alex Russo's boyfriend before Mason Grayback came along, was arrested for DUI in 2018 at Burning Man. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.